Hi, this week for our discussion boards and our reading assignments, they kind of go together, and I want to express what I want you to post about in your discussion board post or to have included. So you're going to just spend a few minutes on tips for writing persuasive papers, and this is really great for coming up with your topic, to writing the paper, considering your audience, avoiding errors in logic, including the arguments. It's a nice little checklist as you write your persuasive paper. Also, you'll be reading The Bystander Effect by Dorothy Barkin, and here it shows you how there's an introduction, what the paragraphs do, how the thesis is there, examples, and then finally even down to how the conclusion is done. Anyway, what you can get really caught up in this story and what the story is telling, because it's disturbing, or it can be disturbing how this event played out. But the big thing that I want you to take from is what persuasive techniques were used by this author in this essay that you would want to use in your own persuasive writing. This week, what you're going to do for the discussion board post is you're going to share one or two possible topics that you could use for your persuasive essay. You can propose anything. You don't have to use the topics you share in the discussion board if you don't want. But this is just a brainstorming activity this week. And then what position would you be taking on this topic? You only have to post one idea, but if you have two ideas and you're not sure which one to use, then you're going to have to answer all these questions. And you say, why did you choose this topic? What is its interest for you? What is your personal connection to this topic? If you are unsure about the point, then you'll answer this, what your position is. And then you're supposed to use what you learned from the bystander effect and explain a strategy you would like to use when writing about your subject. So let me explain what that looks like. You'll be using ethos, pathos, and logos. So persuasion has always been part of our DNA, I guess, that we're able to have an argumentation and be able to clearly define what those are. So really quickly, ethos is credibility, trustworthy, you have a good tone or style, the credibility, the expert feeling is there, you're presenting with credibility where people will believe you. Pathos is the emotion. Does the emotion get you more? Are you able to persuade through the emotional piece using stories or logic? Do you use logic, statistics, facts, figures, case studies, research, reasoning, and to be like, well, it just plays out in a natural order. So if you're not sure exactly how to look at these, just look at ethos, pathos, and logos, credibility, emotion, or logic. So when you answer in the discussion board questions, when you use a strategy you would like to use when writing about your subject, you'll be either talking about credibility, using statistics, logic, so ethos, logos, pathos, or emotion. What do you think you will use to share that topic? And that's what I'm looking for. Anyways, I hope this is helpful. I'm looking forward to reading and responding a little bit to what you are going to share this week in your discussion board posts. Thanks.